So, good evening, students. Today in our class, we had done the topic of GST set off, but you could not see the register and my paperwork. So, I have made this video to make the concept clear how to set off your GST that you have in your notebooks, okay, that you have in your question. So, these are the following steps that you need to follow one by one. So, let us understand what is output and input tax first of all. Output tax is the tax that you have collected from your customers when you sell goods or when you earn your income, and this is the tax that you have collected from customer, but this is your responsibility and your liability that you need to pay to the government at the end of the year. On the other hand, input tax is the tax that you have already paid when you availed all the inputs. So this is the tax which is paid. So when you pay output tax at the end of the year, then you get a set off of the input tax that you have already paid. Now let us see how this set off is done. So from all the journal entries that you have done, what are you going to extract? You are going to extract these 6 different types of GST: output IGST, input IGST, CGST, input output, everything. So from all the journal entries, let us take a total output IGST and so on. So first step, you will just chalk out all the GST from all the journal entries and the total you will calculate. In the second step, what you will do, you will set off output IGST from input IGST, CGST from input CGST, SGST from input SGST. Means only from that specific head adjustment is going to be done. Now in step 2, what you will do, you will write the balance of output or input tax that remains, okay, and that will be set off from the other input taxes if available. Like for example, output IGST will be first set off from input IGST. If it is not set off from input IGST and still you have a balance, then it will be set off from input CGST and then from input SGST. Similarly, output CGST will be first set off from input CGST, and if it is not set off from input CGST, then it can be set off from input IGST, not from anywhere else. Output SGST will be first set off from input CGST and then from input IGST. They cannot be interhead set off. Then what you will do next, if output tax is balanced, it will be paid to the government. If input tax is balanced, it will be carried forward to the next year where you can do your set off. Now let's take an example. Say from one of your question you have took out the total of all the 6 taxes, okay. This is the balance. You have output IGST 1 lakh, output CGST 60, input 2 lakh to 40 and 40. So in step 1, what you will do, output IGST will be set off from first input IGST. So you can say what you need to pay to government. We have to pay this amount to government, and these are the taxes which are already been paid. So output IGST will be first set off from input IGST, that is 1 lakh. So you had 2 lakh input IGST, 1 lakh is set off and 1 lakh is remaining, that you will write down for step 2. Output is 60, input is 40. So 40,000, after paying 40,000 adjusting, you are left with 20,000 output CGST. Here also 20,000 output SGST is left out. Now these are the balance after doing the first adjustment. Now see, this is the first adjustment you have done. In output IGST has been set off from input, output CGST from input, output SGST from input SGST. This we have done. So now these are the 3 balances that you have: input IGST, output CGST and output SGST. Now you can see output CGST and these can be again set off from input CGST, which you have in your question now. So this 40,000 will now be set off from here. So what is remaining now? 60,000 IGST is left over, which will be carried forward to the next year. So what with journal entry you are going to make? When you are going to make journal entry, all the output taxes are to be debited. So you have output IGST, output CGST and output SGST. So all these 3 will be debited. Now you will write down what you have set off. So total input IGST that we have used is 1 lakh over here and 40,000 over here. So input IGST used is 140. So what is carry forward? 60. And input CGST and SGST have been utilized fully. So this is your journal entry, and this is what is left over. So this you can take the credit in the next year. Fine. Similarly, let's take an example number 2. Say you have these are your entries: output IGST, CGST, SGST, input taxes. So in first step, you will set off in the specific head: output IGST, output will be set off from input CGST. So after setting off from input CGST, still output IGST is left is 1 lakh. Here output CGST is 1 lakh, input is 110. So what is left? Input CGST. Here output SGST is 1 lakh, input SGST is 1 lakh 10,000. So what is left? Input SGST 10,000. So this is that is left over to be set off. This is that is left to be paid to government. So output IGST, first it is set off from input, then it can be set off from these two also. So you will set off this 1 lakh from 10,000 from here and 10,000 from here. So now 20,000 is set off. Still you can see that we are left with 80,000 output IGST. Now this is your liability which will be paid to government. So what will be your journal entry? All the output taxes will be debited, and your input IGST that we have now completely used all the 3 different taxes. So all the 3 different taxes will be credited, and the remaining 80,000 that you still need to pay to the government will be paid. So it will be to banks. So there is no leftover GST. Everything has been set off, and the remaining liability has been paid to the government. Fine. So after listening to all these things, so you will get an example where I'll give you all the output input CGSTs. So try to follow these steps, these illustrations and the topic that I've explained. I'll give you the pictures of these things so that you can see when you hear videos how this has been done. Fine. So I'll give you 3 different questions where you need to set off GST and pass the necessary journal entry for today. Thank you.